Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slay Hope. I got another video for y'all. In this video, I'm gonna be discussing the 6 choosing signals that women give men. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me to make a video about the choosing signals. So I'm here trying to give y'all some tips. Some things that I have witnessed and experienced myself. It's not something that somebody told me. It's just things that I have seen that have worked out for me and the women who were interested in me and trying to talk to me. So, without further ado, number 1. Hold on, before I get into the video, yo, if you like my content, man, you better share my shit, yo. I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting here making these videos, what I'm saying? And y'all not gonna be sharing my shit. I'm saying? Come on, man. It's just a share, yo. Damn, just a share. Come on, man. And like the video too, man. But anyway, let's get into the video. Number 1. They constantly look at you. Constantly look at you. Now again, before I even get into these things, right? Some of these things, it might not be what it is. I'm just telling you what I have noticed personally. So number 1, constantly looking at you, right? Now, I have noticed that one of the things that women do is they make eye contact, right? Or you might catch them constantly looking at you because it's like they're letting you know, like, yeah, I got my eyes on you, brother. I'm looking at you. And me personally, I have this rule, like, if I catch you looking at me 3 times or more, I might approach you. If I really, if I feel like you look the part or whatever, right? I might approach you. I might see what that's about. Like, what's up? We got beef? We got beef or something? Like, what's going on? We got drama? Huh? You looking at me? Because look, I'm just joking a little bit. But look, think about it. There's only 3 reasons somebody looking at you or staring at you, right? It's either 1, you look familiar from somewhere, right? 2, y'all got beef. Or 3, they might like what they see. They might be a little into you, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, or sometimes you might be a little ugly and they can't believe how ugly you are and they just staring at you. But anyway, I'm just messing with y'all. So boom, they looking at you. Cause I have this thing too. Like when a man is looking at me and I feel like we keep locking eyes and he keeps staring at me, I might find that problematic, right? So the same way with a woman, if she keeps staring at me, like I might be like, yo, what's up? Like why she, you know what I'm saying? Like why she keep. And a lot of times the look is like y'all might lock eyes and they look away, or when you catch them looking at you, they try to look away or do certain things, and then you catch them again looking at you. So yeah, that's number 1. They're constantly looking at you. They're making eye contact. Number 2, they touch you or they bump you, right? They break the touch barrier. Now, a lot of women, they don't like to be touched because a lot of creeps in the club, just in the street, they like to reach for their hand and touch them and like, hey, ma, let me talk to you. Like a lot of men like doing that shit. So a lot of women do not like the touch shit, right? Like they don't be playing that touch shit. Like, don't touch me. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, because they spend a lot of time trying to tell men like, stop touching me, or people to stop touching me. But one thing I notice is if they interested in you, or if they like you, or if they, giving you little signals, they'll touch you, they'll bump you. They would, they'll do certain things to get your attention. This is one of the things that I've noticed. The other day, probably like a few weeks ago or months, I don't know. I was in the bar just chilling, you know what I'm saying, just seeing my peeps, and I was eating or whatever. And this chick, she just kept touching me. Like I was just like, yo, like she just like, and it'll go from like a pat on the arm, and then it's like, oh, you work out, and then it's just like, we just get the little touchy, man. But anyway, yes, if they break the touch barrier, they're basically telling you like they're okay with physical touch and contact with you. Doesn't mean with everybody. It might mean with everybody. I don't know. But they'll bump you if it's in a club setting. Sometimes they'll bump. Sometimes all of these things could be an accident, but you got to pay attention to the signs. But this is one of the things I noticed. They'll touch you or they'll bump you. Number 3, she makes herself noticeable. So again, this sometimes I have even personally caught women go to the bathroom, and when they go to the bathroom, they'll put a little lipstick. Maybe they seen somebody upstairs that caught their attention and they want to get noticed. I'm telling you, I'm saying this because I have women friends, and I have seen women do this. Like they'll see a guy, they reapply the lipstick, or they'll redo certain things, or sometimes they expose their breasts a little bit, or push them up so it could kind of like, they'll do a lot of things, man, just because they're trying to catch somebody's attention. Sometimes you might notice, sometimes you notice, I notice this personally. Sometimes I notice that, like, I might go somewhere and this woman just keeps putting herself in my vision. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but they will put themselves in places where you will notice them. Or they'll do certain things. They'll play with their hair. I even seen women get loud. I seen women get loud because, when people get loud, people look at to see where the noise is coming from. So I even seen women get loud to kind of like get the attention of certain people. So they do a whole bunch of different things, man. They'll either start dancing crazy, they'll either start getting loud, they either just start putting themselves in your pathway. They just do things to get noticed. Number 4, she makes conversation. Sometimes, when guys still don't get the other signs right, they'll make conversation. They might come up to you and be like, yo, what time is it? Knowing that they got a damn phone. Or, they just ask you something dumb, to make conversation. They might be like, oh, I like that shirt. Or they might give you a compliment. Or they might say, like, you come here often? Is the service always this slow? Like, they will make the conversation. I'm telling you. Like, they will come to you and they'll start talking about something. It could be something dumb. It could be something stupid. Or it could just be a legitimate compliment, right? They will do that. A lot of times women do not go out their way to give a man compliments, right? Or to even start conversation. They spent a lot of their time trying to avoid conversation, right? Especially unwanted conversations. They spent majority of their time dubbing dudes, ignoring them, and doing all of this shit. So she's just coming up to you, bro, to start a conversation out of nowhere. Like, bro, she either interested or maybe she might just want you to get her a drink or something. Number 5, she asks for your information, right? Now, you could talk to somebody. Doesn't mean she's really interested in you. Maybe she just killing time. Maybe she just doing whatever she's doing. But if she asks for your information, it's even more of a thing. Sometimes you're not even talking to somebody. Sometimes you might be leaving a place, and a chick might just, she might be like, ask you for your information, right? I'll give you an example. One time I went out, we was all just talking, having a conversation, right? And we was just chilling, having a conversation. It was like me, a few of my friends, and there was like this girl and her friends, and we was just happened to be sitting at the same table. And we all having our own separate conversation. Then, we jumped on each other's conversation, we talking, and then people started exchanging information, and I was like, oh, so I told the girl, like, yeah, let me get your, so everybody was exchanging Instagrams. So I'm like, okay, everybody giving each other Instagram. So when I tried to get her Instagram, she was like, why you got to get my Instagram and why you can't get my number? And I was just like, clear indication that you trying to talk to me, right? So a lot of times when a woman will curve you, she would not try to give out her number, right? They love running with the excuse like, I don't like to give out my number, blah blah blah. But like, if that's like her first move, that's why I always try to give women the option. But if like, that's why, like, sometimes when a woman tells me she doesn't give me her Instagram, I'll be like, nah, I'm not interested, I'm good, because I already know that's the curve, right? But if she gives you her number, then she's really like, she trying to mess with you, bro. You got to pay attention to what a woman give you, what type of information a woman give you. Don't fall for the, I don't like giving my number out, because women love the block button. They could block you whenever they want to, so don't fall for that. If she really want to fuck with you, she gonna get them digits, bro. Facts. And before I get to the last one, let me go back on makes herself noticeable. For example, on social media, this is one thing that women do on social media. When a woman is trying to talk to you on social media, she makes herself noticeable. She might be on all your stories. This is what I have witnessed. They'll come on all my stories. They'll be on my stories, watching my stories and shit. I don't even know who this is. They might not even be following me, but they'll be watching my stories. And then maybe they might like a few pics. They might like maybe 3 pics or maybe 4 pics or whatever, right? This is them letting you know, like, yo, I'm looking at your shit. I'm looking at your story and I'm liking your shit because I'm looking at pictures. Sometimes they might like some shit from months ago just to let you know, like, this is how far I looked into your shit. This is what they do, bro. They make themselves noticeable. Now, you might ignore it, not go to their page. You might not even hit them up because that's what they're expecting. And then if this all fails, they're going to hit you up, which is, like I said, she might start the conversation with you. So she might just jump in your DM and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just say something to him because he's dumb. He can't see the signals. And the last thing is she might just be straight up, which is kind of like what I was getting into. She might just straight up come to you. A lot of times men miss on the signs, or maybe they're not interested, or whatever reason men don't pay attention, right? And she might just be straight up. I had women come up to me and be like, yo, what's up with that dick? And I'll be a little, hold up now. Like, I'll be a little scared because, you know, women don't usually do that. But some of these new chicks are doing that shit. Even chicks in the past, they used to do that shit anyway, right? But yeah, some chicks might be straight up and just be like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm, you know, I think you cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might try to holler, get your number, get the digits, or whatever the case might be. But I always think that's kind of like last resort. But I think they do all the other little things in the beginning. So I'm gonna run through them real quick before I get up out of here. And the first thing is they constantly look at you, make eye contact with you. 2, they touch you or bump you, right? And then make eye contact after that. Makes herself noticeable. Number 4 is makes conversation. Number 5 is she asks for your information. And number 6 is she just might walk up on you straight up and just tell you what it is. So let me know if I missed some. Let me know if y'all agree, y'all disagree. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Till then, stay safe and don't approach women who don't give you no signals, who don't give you no signs, because 9 times out of 10 they probably gonna curve you, or you gonna have to feel like you gotta work. A woman always let a man know what's up before the get-go. So don't be stupid. Don't play yourself. Don't set your ass up to get curved. Don't think you're gonna change your mind. You might change your mind, but you shouldn't have to do all that, because women gonna let you know if they into you or if they not. So till next one, peace.